Calling all thrifting fanatics. The weirdest thing you've thrifted. Something designer that you've thrifted. The last item that you thrifted. Something you thrifted to DIY. Something someone else picked out for you. And your favorite item that you thrifted.
Today on my walk through the woods, I found a mushroom that I think y'all are gonna like a lot. This is the artist conch, and though it looks unassuming, it can do something very cool. Now you may be wondering, why is it called the artist conch if it looks just kind of brown? Well, this very appropriately named mushroom provides an artist with both the canvas and ink to draw, so for an artist and mushroom lover like myself, this is pretty much the ideal mushroom. When pressure is applied to the white pore surface, it bruises brown, and once the mushroom dries, your drawing is permanent. It grows throughout the United States and can be found growing on the side of fallen hardwood trees like oak and beech. You're also more likely to find it growing near streams because it appreciates moisture. These mushrooms, unlike most, are perennial, which means that they stick around year after year and continue growing bigger. Some of them grow up to 3 feet across, and now that's a big canvas. Sorry about the kind of janky mushroom drawing, but if you find an artist conch and can one-up me, please duet me and show me your beautiful mushroom art.
Led through the mist by the milk light of moon, all that was lost is revealed. Our long bygone burdens, mere echoes of the spring.
Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where
Honey, just put your sweet lips on my lips. We should just kiss like real people do.
Hi, welcome back to my garden, and today I'm going to be talking about plants in water jars and how to take care of them. This method of growing is a really good way to keep pests and disease out of your garden. First you have to choose the right plant, so I recommend little baby plants so they're not well established yet and they can establish in the water, because larger plants can get shocked if you just dunk them in water after being in soil for a really long time. What has worked really well for me are baby rubber plants, which are these two, some syngoniums, ZZ plants, and Chinese evergreens. When using plants in water jars, you have to make sure that the water is always filled up to where the roots are, or the plant will start to die. And you always have to make sure that the water is changed out at least once a month so that the plant can get new nutrients. Another way the plant can get nutrients is by giving it liquid fertilizer. When filling up the water, make sure it does not touch the stems or they'll start to rot. And that's it.
Baby, little baby, you're the one.
I went to the Botanic Garden today to take some photos, and I was wearing my dress, and I had a flower crown, and I had some pointy ears on. I did my makeup. Look at it, it's cute. But I kept bumping into these little girls, and they were so cute, and they just kept like staring at me. And one of them asked, "Are you a real fairy?" And I said, "Sometimes." And they were just like completely like awestruck. And their mom was like, "My girls love your dress. Can we take some photos with you?" And so we did, and they were so cute. I love little kids. Stay whimsical, my friends.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour spent together lives within my heart.
The sun just came out from behind the rain clouds, which means it's a perfect time to go mushroom hunting. And today, I found a really cool one. This little guy, seen here from a slug's point of view, is actually one of the most deadly mushrooms on the west coast. Just half a mushroom will kill you. It's called the Western Destroying Angel, or Amanita ocreata, and they're often confused with other edible white mushrooms, like button mushrooms or horse mushrooms. Touching the mushroom won't actually hurt you though, because the poisons have to be ingested to be toxic. They grow in symbiotic relationships with the roots of oak trees, and you can identify them by their pure white or cream-colored caps and gills. You can also identify them by their annulus, which you can see circled here, and universal veil, which I didn't actually show in the video. But despite the fact that these guys have poisoned 14 people in Northern California in the past year, I personally think they're one of the prettiest mushrooms out there.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye, girl, I never loved one like you.
Oh, home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home, yes, I am home. Home is whenever I'm with you.
La 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 la, take me home.
Daddy, I'm coming home.
We'll probably sit around and cook some soups and eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
just think of things like daffodils and peaceful sheep on clovered hills.
It is maple syrup season, so right now we are tapping our silver maple. So we're gonna get the sap and we're gonna filter it and boil it down to make maple syrup. It's maybe not the most picturesque activity that we do, but it does make the whole house smell like caramel and maple syrup all day long.
Hi. So I was just wondering, does anybody else make these things? It's like an embroidery hoop, but you cover the back of it too, and you fill it up with dried flowers and herbs and stuff, and I've been doing it my entire life, and it makes my room smell really good, but apparently I'm alone with this, and I don't like being alone, so...
Don't you call him baby. We're not talking lately.
I just saw a very exciting thing while watering my moss garden. Please pardon how dirty all of my desks are. There he is. There's a mushroom growing in my moss garden.